to talk about how to hook up the Alliance fixtures using the double lead system. So here I have a few fixtures that we're actually at the end of a run. So I always like to start at the end and work my way back to the transformer, and it becomes easier. At this point, we're not going to hook up anything. We're just going to walk through how the wiring is going to go, so that way we don't make any connections, mistakes, or we miss anything. So here's our last fixture. It's a BL200. You'll notice it has the double lead. So here's my short lead. All right, here's my long lead. Because it's the end of the run, I don't need the short lead. So I'm going to leave the seal that comes with the wire lead. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's going to stay in the ground. At any point in time, if we want to, we can actually add more lights now using this end lead that's going to stay in the ground. The long lead, the 25-foot lead, I'm going to take this back to the next closest fixture. In this case, it happens to be only a couple feet away. So I'm going to take this 25-foot run and bring it over to my next fixture. Now here, just like the first fixture, it has two leads, a short lead and a long lead. So I'm going to actually, what I'm going to end up doing is connecting the long lead with the short lead. Okay? Because it's 25 feet of wire, I don't have to use all 25 feet of wire. You can cut the wire. So maybe I leave 6 feet here, so that way we can move the fixtures at some point in the future, but I don't have a whole bunch of wire in the ground. That's perfectly acceptable to do. So I'm going to take the long lead from the first one and hook it up to the short lead on the second fixture. Here's my long lead from the second fixture, and I'm going to end up running that to my next fixture, which happens to be right here. So at some point in time when we run the wire, we're going to eventually run it underneath the bed to this fixture right here, which of course has a short lead as well. So I'm going to hook up the short lead to the long one here. Now I have a long lead here. Again, this is not 25 feet away. I can cut the wire if I want to eliminate all that excess wire in the ground. That's perfectly fine. From here, I'm going to take that 25-foot lead now and go to my next fixture. I'm going to work my way back to the first connection point of my home run wire or the transformer, whichever comes first. That's how the system works. Make sure you don't put more than 15 lights on a run. So here, this is going to be number 1, number 2, number 3. I still have 12 more to go on this particular string.